Hello, everyone. This is Milton. You're watching Headlines Tripura's entertainment show. With me, we have BK Borkung Hrangkhwal, who is one of the most best rappers, so to say. He is one of the most viewed icon on YouTube these days. About 7 lakhs and above viewers are viewing already, and we have him here on our studio. So BK, good to have you here on our studio. Yeah?
It's a pleasure, man.
All right. So BK, tell me something about yourself.
I'm a shy guy when it comes in person.
Okay.
But when I go up on the stage, I become a different person because I'm a performer. So that's what I would say. And being with people and around people, I've learned so much how to interact with people. Though I used to be a shy guy when I was in school in those days, but now I can say I can interact somehow. That's the reason why I'm here.
Right.
So that's it.
That's
for my
it.
intro. Yeah.
All right. Well, BK is one of the most viewed on YouTube. He is a singer, songwriter, and also a rapper. Mostly well known as son of Hrangkhwal Kumar, MLA and president of INPT. So let's try to know more about him, what he actually wants and what he actually dreams for his future. He's been singing songs, he's been rapping, he's done so many freestyle songs, and we can actually learn so many things from him. Let us try to understand what he actually aims for in his future. Okay, BK.
Yep.
So we have already understood and have seen you on YouTube, Facebook. Lots of fans coming in and watching your YouTube videos. The song that is called "The Root" and the most popular hit that is "The Journey."
Yeah,
right? "The Journey," which is one of the top hit that is seen in the last 10 to 20 days since the release.
Yeah.
What do you feel like?
I feel like I'm on top of the world, man. It's crazy, the response that we got. I mean, we always knew that we would do something like that, but didn't expect the outcome actually. When people started giving us views, I was okay with like 45,000, 50,000. When it came to 1 lakh, and I was like, wow, I mean, this is crazy. I just waited. And the next day I checked again, it's like 2 lakhs. And the next day it's like 5 lakhs,
Right.
So for me, it was like, the most happiest moment for me. At that moment I was like, this is what I lived for and this is what I want to do in future. And then to get such a response in the early stage like that, for me it's like amazing. That's what I would say.
Right.
So
would you like to say something in Bengali? Since we are here in a state called Tripura, and people would expect something from you, some words at least.
আমার গানা শুনো, আমাকে সাপোর্ট করো, আমি ত্রিপুরি আছে.
So you mean to say you are a Tripuri guy and you want people to support you, right? Through their prayers, through their people viewing your videos on YouTube and all that, right?
Yeah.
Great. And it's it feels really great, when we see people from Tripura are coming up like you. We have seen Sorobi, who's done very well in Indian Idol 4,
true.
Right? She's a winner. And now you're coming up with something that is totally different. It's not pop, it's not rock, it's something called hip-hop, right?
True,
hip-hop, rap and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like something new that is coming up, some kind of revolution that is taking up.
Yeah, true.
Right? So you are a student of BA English from DU College, DU University, as far as I know. And you are already doing your master's.
Yeah, true.
Right? So have you also gone through any kind of training to train yourself, bring up yourself in this position?
No, I didn't take any training. When I was in Shillong, I got exposed to different music. Like I used to watch MTV and Channel V, and then got inspired through many artists. And then I used to listen to pop songs as well and rock songs as well, jazz and blues, and I thought like hip hop has its own element, like, you know, it can appeal to people. You can tell a story through the song, actually. You know, people can actually tell their feelings and emotions through the song. So that captured me, you know. It was like, I can do something like this. And then I thought, like, you know, I will take this rap thing and let's see what can I do with that. So I took that, and you know, when I went to Delhi, I saw like lots of competition. There were so many rappers, upcoming rappers, you know. Then they were doing their own thing. So I was like, if I do like them, I'll be like one of them. So I'm not like discriminating anyone, but I'm just saying I'll be like one of them. So what can I do, you know, to attract people more, a different flavor? So then I thought of like calling in different musicians from different background, like maybe a tabla guy, or maybe a flute guy, or maybe a guitarist or a drummer, and fuse in everything, you know, mix different elements in one place. And that's how we did in Journey, you know. We have a little bit of hip hop mixed with jazz and a little bit of rock touch to it. And that's why I feel like, you know, that's the reason why the response is coming so good till now.
Right. So would you give us a little flavor of the Journey song? Can you give us? Can you sing that for us?
It goes like, I was born to be a part of the game. Northeast represents my blood, my crib, my name. My terminology taking over this lane. To gap back my podium, I'm here to sustain. Like I'm playing video game to maintain my aim. In this multi-platinum, like a contested radium. Aftershock hitting the spot with this dynamite explosion.
I was born to be a part of the game. Northeast represents my blood, my crib, my name. My terminology taking over this lane. To get back my podium, I'm here to sustain. Like I'm playing video game to maintain my aim. In this multi-platinum, like a contested radium. Aftershock hitting the spot with this dynamite explosion. Competition taking over this illustration with a strictly prohibition. Violation for MC's indignation for my hood's introduction to the elevate. Where all the haters get squeezed like a toothpaste. Truly electrified with this iPod stage. Like Nicolas Cage, flipping a new page. I'm freestyling on the stage. Cause I ain't coming hard to confiscate. Not even trying to violate the industry zone of crisis. Yet I'm trying to get paid. Don't hate the state. Cause I'm truly embrace the blow like a grenade. Ever ready to battle cause I'm rhymes infinite. Not timid to hit the lick. Not frozen do this shit. But automatic, static crossing vertical limits. So you better get it, yeah.
Well, that song was something, you know, different to say, so to say, in a state like Tripura. You're born and brought up here in Tripura, and your village is in Kamlasara, right?
Kamlasara.
In Kamlasara, a town called Ambasa, wherein a boy like him can be born. Why not many other people come up with different other talents? He is doing his best, and we see so much of energy in him. Let's also know what actually brought you to this place. Why did you choose to sing and tell a story to people?
As a kid, I always watched my dad do his thing, work for the people of Tripura, and then I was like, you know, what can I do to become not like you know, I can never reach that level where he have reached. Somewhere below him, you know, because he's my dad, I respect him a lot. So somewhere below him will do for me. It's fine. So it's like, what can I do? And then I was interested in music. Then I tried writing songs, and I was quite good at it. You know, I can write songs with rhymes and poems and poetries. It was quite okay for me. You know, I could write songs. Then I'm like, I can take this and, you know, bring it to the limelight. Since I'm staying in Delhi, studying in Delhi, take the opportunity of being there, since it's the capital, you know. So many things going on there. So I took music, and then I thought, like, you know, Tripuri people, we are so talented, but because of the platform, we don't have much platform. That's the reason why, you know, the talented people, we're lacking behind. We can't just come up. So since I'm blessed to, you know, be there in Delhi, so I took the chance of everything possible that I can get, you know. I went to clubs, I started singing, started rapping. I saw people appreciating. People went crazy. They're like, from which place are you? And the first thing that comes out from my mouth is, I'm from Tripura. And they're like, Tripura, where's that from? I'm like, come on, it's in Northeast, you know. It's in Northeast. I'm like, so they started like, Tripuri, this guy is Tripuri, you know. People started talking about Tripura, and I'm like, I can take this to the next level, you know. If I can make this a song, a hit, then people start knowing where Tripura is exactly.
Right.
And then I will be really happy to represent my state no matter where I go, no matter where I am.
Right. So, well, now it's time for a short break, but be with us. Stay tuned. We have BK Hrangkhwal, a rapper, a songwriter, and a singer as well. So, we'll be right back after a small break.
Yo, here's my anthem for my beastie hickey with alter ego. I ain't no politician, though ambitious with a paraphrasable skill with the C note. Never worshipped on the path of a rather than pigs, yo, the balls and cheap foes. Is this what you messed up constitution, the codes? I'm paving violation, this colonization, the first from my east side though. I'm from Tripura, your Vegas is the first thing you ought to know. I did go from the light district and I need no passport. You better ask for the last resort. TNV and IMBT could be the last sword. I ain't key, but I'm telling the truth. Is this a tribal last withdrawal? Looking back to the act of 1915 to resolve 3 additional C's for the traction you rebuilt an absolute refuge. Tribute to my state, no interlude. Recruit, how can you feed the poor when you grab one that's been reissued? Fuck the issues, all the rights given to us were misused, sucking us like degraded fuel. A general expectation was just a revenue, but you taboo our rights like a substitute. Cause we the indigenous people, we have been spoofed out of our own land. But we minority, we hold hands. You ain't a confident to extinct the clan. We fight till accomplishment, yo, for the rap that they ain't a compliment. You're just an uncompoundable offense. So here's my movement to identify my motherland. If you're the mastermind, then I'm the master plan. Yeah.
Welcome back, folks. You're watching Headlines Tripura's entertainment show. With me, I have BK Hrangkhwal, a songwriter, rapper, and also a singer. And so we have so many things to know from him, since he has been doing so much in a field of singing, writing, and also rapping. Let's know, how did he start his journey with different bands? How many bands have you already joined, or how many bands have you formed? Or let's try to know more about how did you actually start?
I had 3 bands.
Mm-hmm.
The thing with band is, you know, the band is strong, but if a person has to go somewhere, then, you know, we lack in the person as well. You know, if the guitarist goes away, or maybe he has some other work to do, then we have to fill in that place. So it becomes a little difficult with
since you all are students.
Yeah, students, and
you need to migrate to different schools or colleges, you know, just to study.
Yeah,
so that's what you're trying to say?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
You know, it's very difficult to maintain that music thing going on. So I was with a band called Collisioners, and that's when we released When I'm All Alone.
Right.
And then I was with Drop Squad. We went and won some, you know, few live shows and stuff. And then I was with Last Renaissance.
Right.
And, you know, with all these things, I gave him my 100%. They gave him their 100%. But the thing was, you know, I can't say to a person to do this and to do that. You know, he has his own life, he has his own responsibilities to do. So because of that responsibility and stuff, we couldn't go forward. Then at last, all I knew was, like, I knew myself that I had to do this because music is my thing. I want to do music. So I took up, you know, music as a career. I want to do it as a career. So then I thought, like, I should do it alone or maybe a solo project, just to give it a shot, just to give it a try, what people will think about me as a solo artist in maybe in, you know, different web and YouTube, and maybe in Facebook they can see my music. Right. So then this way I started. And then to start off, it's very difficult, you know. You have to have your own access to studios, you know, and you have to have your own microphones and somebody to give you beats and music, a guitarist and stuff. So then by the blessing of God, you know, I found the right people with me. I have younger Lemter, who is supporting me with his studio.
Right.
I have Kabir Jamatia, who is giving me beats. He's giving me the, you know, the best beats that I can get to rap on. Right. I'm getting Hagai Rongmai. He's from the band called Mangals, a Hindi band, and he gives me his own Hindi touch of lead guitars, you know.
Right.
And I have, of course, Moses Rai. He's from Darjeeling. He gives me the blues touch and jazz touch to my
Okay.
songs. That's how we put in the elements.
So
and
that's a combination of different backgrounds,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it's a mixture of different musics.
Yeah, all together.
Right?
Yeah.
All together, and that is giving a different wanton for
Yeah,
people. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
That is pulling people to
People.
watch the videos.
True.
Like the journey.
Yeah, the journey,
I
yes.
personally loved it so much when I
Thank
actually
you.
saw that.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my God, somebody from Tripura is doing so good, and I thought that's really nice.
Yeah,
It feels so proud to be an Indian and also a Tripuri guy. To have a people like you, right?
That's-
And I've seen the flow that you have, while you're rapping across different words, the flow on every word, and the rhythm.
Yeah, yeah.
That is most important.
It's very important.
I see
Yeah,
very
yeah.
important things in rhythm making,
True,
and
true.
and also the combination of words that,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you
Rhymes and
attach
stuff. Yeah.
along with that. That's very beautiful. And you say you are doing a rap song. You like to convey a message through a story.
Yeah, yeah, true.
And you do a little bit of a freestyle. Yeah. So let us say, suppose you are given a word in any condition. You need to certainly sing a song.
Yeah, yeah.
Or you need to tell a story to people. How would you link those words? Suppose I give you a word, say flip.
I do it like this. It's like, I take the word and I try to flip. The last thing I did was to go to the studio and shoot a video clip. And I went to the restaurant, just stick a flute on the plate, try to eat. And I'm a human being. I have veins in my blood. That's why I bleed. I don't plead, decreed. I rap about people. I rap about peace. I rap about money. I rap about greed. That's just all about. It's kind of thing.
Right, that's amazing.
So
That's it is like you already have it inbuilt for yourself.
Yeah,
right.
It's in here.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
in there.
yeah.
So that's really nice. You're getting different words at certain point of time. You quickly hit those words, flip those words, and put in there. That's amazing. And
Thank you.
looking into your background, since you are already doing your masters in English,
Yeah.
all right. Isn't it a difficult thing for you to balance both your songwriting, rapping, singing songs, and your studies? What do you think?
It's difficult, but you need to have the zeal to do things, If you know exactly what you want, if you know exactly what you have to do in your life, that's you should balance things, For me, it was very difficult to do my BA and to pursue music. I had to go to clubs at night, perform. Sometimes I wasn't allowed to go in. They think, he's still very young, should not go. And I was like, I'm not young, man. I need to go in. I need to perform. I'm a performer. So they were like, okay, fine. He's a performer. I used to go and perform, come back home. I used to study before my exams, and I would often get scared. What if I flunk? That would be a big major problem for me.
Right.
So I made sure that I didn't flunk, and then I was focusing on music, and I had to make sure that I had to graduate so that my burden can be lightened up.
Right.
So it was very difficult, but if you want to do something in your life, you just need to grab a hold of it and then keep pursuing that.
That's one very difficult time that you faced during your studies.
Yeah.
But what about now? Now already you have graduated.
Yeah.
You're already doing your masters now, and you are going to go into the next level of your study.
Yeah.
The study things have already gone a little lighter for you. Now you can move on to your music world.
Yeah.
But don't you think music world is something very difficult?
It's very difficult, especially when it comes to hip hop. In India, it's quite difficult. I would say there are so many rappers, even in Northeast. There are so many upcoming rappers, and I appreciate all of them doing their thing. It's really good. But in India right now, hip hop is just beginning.
Right.
And it's difficult even for rock bands. In Tripura we have so many rock bands like Hrangkhwal and all. They are amazing, and if they get a platform outside in India, or they could do something different, something amazing. So it's very difficult, but if you know that this is what you should do, then keep doing. One day, the doors will open up.
You need to focus.
Yeah, you need to
on
focus.
certain things.
Just keep following. That's what the song journey is all about. Keep going. No matter what comes in your way, the journey goes on. That's
so
what it is.
That's how you started your song.
Yeah.
The journey goes on.
It's my experience. It's my struggle that I've written. It's all about that.
So that song is actually a fact in life.
Yeah.
Right, and you have focused mostly on what actually goes on during your
lifespan of time. Yeah,
right.
True.
So that's something wonderful. What would you like to do, being a boy from state Tripura? What would you like to do for the state, or for the northeastern state at least, since you already have one step higher than you started?
Yeah, true.
So
true.
what would you like to do in future, or do you have any plans?
Yeah, I do have plans. I want to take Tripura, I want to take Northeast to that level, where people have never thought about it, I want to go up there, I want to win Grammy, I want to win the best, video of the year, all those things, it concerns me a lot. And the day I represent my state, Tripura, it'll be my best day. That's what I'm looking for. And then I would do whatever it takes to bring our Northeast up. No matter where I am, no matter what I become, that's my focus.
All right, so we'll be back after a short break, but be with us. Stay tuned. We have BK Hrangkhwal, who is a songwriter, singer, and also a rapper.
I was born to be a part of the game. Northeast represents my blood, my crib, my name. My terminology taking over this game. To get back my podium, I'm here to sustain. Like I'm playing video game to maintain my aim. In this multi-platinum, like a contested radium. Aftershock hitting the spot with this dynamite explosion. Competition taking over this illustration with a strictly prohibition. Violation for MC's indignation for my hood's introduction to the elevate. Where all the haters get squeezed like a toothpaste. Truly electrified with this high-bar stage, like Nicolas Cage, flipping a new page and freestyling on the stage. Cause I ain't coming hard to confiscate, not even trying to violate the industry zone of crisis, yet I'm trying to get paid. Don't hate the state, cause I'm truly embrace the blow like a grenade. Ever ready to battle, cause I'm rhymes infinite. Not timid to hit the lick, not frozen to this shit, but automatic, static crossing vertical limits. So you better get it, yeah. The journey goes on till I make it. 1, no 2, no 3 million rackets, faggots. Ain't filling my time, cause Hrangkhwal.
Welcome back, viewers. We have BK Hrangkhwal, a songwriter, a rapper, and also a singer. You can see us exclusively on Headlines Tripura entertainment show. So, BK, tell us something more on how do you see yourself in the next coming future?
In the next coming future, I would like to take music as my career. Even though if it's very difficult, I want to set an example to those musicians, struggling musicians. I want to take it to the next level. And I know this is very hard, but I want to make sure that this is what I do and take this up. And in Tripura, as a musician, it's very difficult to adjust with your daily basis.
Right.
You need to have a job. You need to be a officer and government employee. All those things do bother me a lot. But but once you know that that's your field and that's what you're good at, nobody can stop you. So that's what I feel. And next future, I see myself to be a successful musician, if it's God's will.
All right.
So that's what I want.
All right. That's what am I going to say? It's like so difficult for you to be thinking as a musician, as a singer. You also need to balance your life. You need to be a government employee or at least an employee for any company. Since we do not have that kind of opportunities in Tripura here. It is difficult. Do you look yourself to be going for any kind of tour in future, or to become a musician, to become a good singer and a rapper, you need to have that kind of environment. You need to have that kind of exposure to different field of music. So, do you have anybody who would actually lead you to the next level?
Yeah. First of all, I would say, our song, The Journey, has been getting response from outside India.
Absolutely.
We have been getting from Germany, from UK, from different places. And to get response from such places and such big countries,
Right.
for me, it's like, it's a gold mine for me, I mean, it's like, wow. And then I want to, then, if people start appreciating what we do outside India, then I would say, like, we'll have chance to go there and perform and represent our Northeast, represent my state, Tripura, represent India as a whole, because
Right.
we are all Indians.
Yeah,
And then I want to be there, perform for India, and take it there, and it's difficult though, but I just have hope, and I believe I'll make it.
Just keep your. As far as I know, doing a video takes a lot of money.
Yeah.
What kind of investment have you done on
We
this?
didn't have any investment. I'm very thankful to a company called Core Concept that helped us with the microphones and with the computers that we have in our studio, and they helped us a lot. And we didn't have any investment in the video. We just go sit in the auto, randomly just go and shoot anywhere we want to shoot. And we were laughing actually, because they were like, it came out good, it looks professional,
Right.
but it all paid off. So people started calling us, and they were like, man, the video is so good. And we would look at each other and we would laugh, and we would say, man, looks professional, right? They were like, yeah. So it came out good, and then I'm really thankful to Younger for that, helping me so much. So that's what it is.
Right. So, what kind of message would you like to give to our viewers who are actually watching us here exclusively on Headlines Tripura? People are actually expecting something from you. What kind of encouraging words would you like to give to them? What would you say?
I would say, live your dream. Never give up what you like doing, At times it might get difficult with parents, but, if you love doing that, make them understand. They are your parents. They will understand that.
Right.
And, I will just try doing this in freestyle. That's how we do. I was born in this state called Tripura. Nobody thought that I would be a rap superstar. I just rap for the moment that you never want to stand, but I'm just going. I'm smooth like a fluid, never sniffed heroin. I never talk about anybody else, just the way that we going. Now you want to say that that's the way that we flowing? My life was never ruined. I woke up from the bread to eat. You never thought that. Now that's the reason why I plead, not this creed. People want to talk about greed. I talk about peace. My Tripuri peeps, we talk about peace. That's what I'm going to tell you people out there in Northeast streets, rapping for your own money. I want to tell you that nobody can harm nobody. That's the reason why we're here rapping for everybody. So take the money out, put your own feeling in. I'm just rapping so much that you better start thinking in before your eyes start blinking. These are the words that's coming out my brain. You want to start thinking again. That's the way that I want to drive you insane. This is a memory statistic. You want to talk about economic, I teach you about mathematics. Now there's the statistics going up in YouTube. And you be like, yo, that's the video that we saw, and it got fused. Confused, never get confused. That's the way that we want to talk about atomic confusion or atomic collision. That's what we talk about, science and chemistry. I will teach you about everything that you want to know. Listen to me. Listen to my song that's out there. You want to understand. That's why I'm going to tell you, climb up the ladder, and that's where you reach up there. Conquer your fear. Walk through the mind. You never want to understand when the rap is all about your mind. Concubine. Never gonna understand that, yo, people say love is blind. But be careful. That's what I'm saying, man. You better be careful of what you do next time, the next big thing. This is Headlines Tripura, and this is where I sing.
Wow, that's a really amazing song,
Thank
man.
you, sir.
Come on, that's great.
Thank you.
Well, so we were talking with BK Hrangkhwal, a rapper, a songwriter, and also a singer who is now one of the star for Tripura. And we will expect him to do more in future and do the best, give the best in everything, 100%.
Sure.
And we actually, we will pray for you, and we will hope that you represent not only Tripura, not only Northeast, but you represent India in the coming future.
Thanks. That's what I hope
Thanks for
for.
coming to
Thank you so
Headlines
much.
Tripura and talking to us.
Thank you.
It's nice talking to you, BK.
Yep.
All right, we'll see you then.
Sure.
All right. So that's all we have from our entertainment show, Headlines Tripura. Keep watching Headlines Tripura.